Hello everyone, welcome to Story Retold. Kalina here, and I thought it'd be fun to play around with AI and concepting like a Nancy Drew mystery adventure game. So here's what I did. Let me share. I used GPT at chat.openai.com, and here's what I asked it. I asked it to write me a synopsis for a Nancy Drew mystery adventure computer game, and here's what it came up with. Title: The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade. Synopsis: in The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, players join Nancy Drew, the renowned teenage detective, as she embarks on her latest mystery-filled adventure. The story unfolds in the enchanting town of Crestwood, where an annual masquerade ball is about to take place at the historic Ravenhurst Manor. When Nancy's friend Victoria receives a mysterious letter warning her of impending danger at the masquerade, Nancy's sleuthing instincts kick in. As the clock ticks closer to the event, strange occurrences begin to unfold. A priceless family heirloom mysteriously disappears, and rumors of a hidden treasure emerge. It becomes evidence that there are hidden secrets within the manor's walls waiting to be uncovered. Players assume the role of Nancy Drew, exploring the grand estate and interacting with a cast of intriguing characters, each with their own motives and secrets. Unraveling the mysteries of the Ravenhurst family's past and present becomes the central focus. Players will need to navigate intricate puzzles, decipher cryptic clues, and uncover hidden passages as they move closer to the truth. Throughout the game, players must utilize their detective skills to interrogate suspects, gather evidence, and make critical choices that will influence the outcome of the investigation. The Masquerade Ball serves as a backdrop for a thrilling climax, where Nancy confronts the culprits behind the tangled web of secrets. The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade combines elements of suspense, puzzle solving, and immersive storytelling to deliver an engaging and challenging Nancy Drew mystery adventure. Prepare to unravel the enigma that lies beneath the masquerade's glamorous facade and reveal the truth that has been shrouded in darkness for far too long. How does that sound for a mystery story? Honestly, it sounds like they're pulling from like the Nancy Drew book, The Clue of the Velvet Mask. There could be, I can't remember the details of that story, but I know it involves a masquerade, which was really cool. The title is kind of lengthy. The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, it sounds more like a Nancy Drew book to me, but that's okay. I didn't stop there, of course. I asked ChatGPT more questions. Who would the four suspects be in this story? I kept it to 4 just to try to keep it simple. It actually thought a long time before answering this question. In The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, the 4 suspects that Nancy Drew encounters during her investigation are Victoria Ashcroft, Nancy's close friend and the recipient of the mysterious warning letter. Victoria is an aspiring artist who harbors a deep love for the Ravenhurst family and their history. She may have hidden motivations and secrets related to the disappearance of the heirloom. I think it's always fun to suspect the person who's calling you in for the mystery. They have like deep secrets that they're not telling you as well. So they were spot on with this. Jonathan Hawthorne. Sounds like a familiar name. The brooding and secretive caretaker, of course there's a caretaker, of Ravenhurst Manor. Jonathan has a deep attachment to the estate and its secrets. He guards the family's history and may possess knowledge crucial to the mystery. His gruff exterior may hide a sympathetic side or serve as a clever distraction. That kind of person kind of reminds me of the stereotypical caretakers. Like in the 2007 Nancy Drew movie, caretaker was very suspicious and eerie and secretive. That also is kind of like maybe like Danal from the game The Haunting of Castle Malloy. You know, that type of older caretaker who's just kind of gruff. Number 3, Amelia Sinclair, a renowned archaeologist and longtime family friend of the Ravenhursts. Amelia has a vast knowledge of the manor's history and the potential treasure hidden within its walls. She is protective of her discoveries and has a complex relationship with the Ravenhurst family, making her a possible suspect. Ooh. And then we have number 4. Percival Chambers. That's quite a name. An eccentric collector of rare artifacts who has a keen interest in the Ravenhurst legacy. Percival's wealth and obsession with antiquities make him a potential rival for the hidden treasure. His quirky personality and enigmatic background raise suspicions and make him a prime suspect in the disappearing heirloom. Each suspect brings a unique set of motives, secrets, and personality traits to the story, adding layers of intrigue and complexity to the investigation. Nancy Drew must carefully gather clues, scrutinize their alibis, and untangle their webs of deception to uncover the truth behind the secret of the Midnight Masquerade. This totally sounds like a Nancy Drew game. This sounds like marketing material that would be written for the box art and for the product pages. Of course, I didn't stop there. I had to ask, which of these suspects is the culprit and why? It's answered. In the case of The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, the culprit is revealed to be Amelia Sinclair, the renowned archaeologist and family friend of the Ravenhursts. Amelia, driven by her insatiable desire for the hidden treasure and her longing for recognition, orchestrates the series of events within Ravenhurst Manor. As an expert in the manor's history, she knew of the heirloom's true significance and sought to claim it for herself. Using her knowledge of secret passages and hidden compartments, Amelia manipulated the disappearance of the heirloom to divert suspicion from herself. She skillfully framed other characters, including Victoria and Percival, planting false evidence to mislead Nancy and the other suspects. Amelia's complex relationship with the Ravenhurst family allowed her to exploit their trust and gain access to vital information. Her connection to the past and her desire for fame and fortune fueled her determination to solve the mystery and claim the treasure. Through astute observation, deduction, and careful analysis of the evidence, Nancy Drew unravels the intricate web of Amelia's deceit. In the climax of the game, Nancy confronts Amelia, exposing her true motives and ensuring that justice is served. The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade highlights the deceptive nature of appearances and the depths people may go to fulfill their desires. Nancy's detective skills and unwavering pursuit of the truth ultimately bring Amelia's cunning actions to light, resolving the mystery and restoring peace to Ravenhurst Manor. I think this is amazing. I had to ask one last question. What types of puzzles would Nancy solve in this mystery? Here's what it said. In The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, Nancy Drew encounters a variety of puzzles that she must solve to progress in her investigation. Of course. These puzzles test her logical thinking, observation skills, and ability to decipher codes or clues. Here are a few examples of puzzle types she may encounter. Cryptic codes. Nancy might come across cryptic messages or encrypted codes that she needs to decipher. These could involve letter substitutions, symbol matching, or even hidden messages within paintings or books. Lock mechanism puzzles. Within the manor, Nancy could encounter locked doors or safes that require solving mechanical or combination puzzles. These might involve rearranging gears, aligning symbols, or finding hidden keys or clues. Number 3, pattern recognition. Nancy might need to identify patterns in objects, symbols, or sequences to unlock secrets. This could include identifying the correct order of symbols or determining a sequence based on visual or auditory cues. Totally sounds like a Nancy Drew game. Hidden object challenges. Ooh! Nancy may need to search for hidden objects or clues within rooms or specific scenes. These hidden object challenges would require keen observation skills and attention to detail. Logic and deduction, of course. Nancy could encounter puzzles that require logical reasoning and deduction. This might involve solving riddles, piecing together fragmented information, or determining the correct sequence of events based on available clues. And lastly, and most importantly, maze navigation. Nancy might need to navigate through intricate mazes or labyrinthine corridors within the manor. This could involve mapping out pathways, avoiding obstacles, or finding the correct route to reach a desired destination. These are just a few examples of the types of puzzles Nancy Drew would encounter through her investigation. Each puzzle would offer a unique challenge and contribute to the overall mystery-solving experience in The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade. And I nearly forgot, I had to ask about the climax. What would the epic climax of the culprit confrontation be? In the epic climax of The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade, Nancy Drew uncovers the truth behind Amelia Sinclair's deception and confronts her within the grand ballroom of Ravenhurst Manor. The tension builds as Nancy skillfully exposes Amelia's intricate web of lies, motives, and betrayal. As the clock strikes midnight and the masquerade guests continue to dance unaware, Nancy reveals the evidence she has gathered throughout her investigation, presenting a compelling case against Amelia. She methodically connects the dots, explaining how Amelia manipulated events, planted false evidence, and framed innocent suspects to divert suspicion. Amelia, initially confident in her ability to outwit Nancy, grows increasingly desperate as her carefully crafted facade crumbles. She attempts to justify her actions, blaming the Ravenhurst family's neglect of their own history and dismissing her actions as necessary to bring the hidden treasure to light. However, Nancy's unwavering determination and exceptional deductive skills dismantle each of Amelia's arguments, exposing her true motives as greed and a thirst for recognition. The tension in the ballroom mounts as guests stop their festivities, drawn into the climactic confrontation. Amelia, cornered and without any way to escape the truth, lashes out in frustration and desperation. A chase ensues through the opulent halls of the manor, with Nancy pursuing Amelia and navigating through treacherous obstacles. The chase reaches its peak on the mansion's rooftop, with stormy skies as a backdrop, adding to the intensity of the moment. Sounds like from the book Message in a Haunted Mansion. In a final showdown, Nancy outmaneuvers Amelia, outwitting her and preventing her from causing harm. With the truth exposed and justice served, the authorities arrive to apprehend Amelia, ensuring she faces the consequences of her actions. The epic climax of The Secret of the Midnight Masquerade showcases Nancy Drew's resilience, quick thinking, and unwavering pursuit of the truth. It brings resolution to the mystery, allowing the characters in the manor to find closure, while also leaving players with a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment for successfully solving the challenging case. So what do you think? Nancy Drew game, anyone? I kind of want to make this. This is kind of like amazing. Oh my goodness, I can just imagine everything coming into place. I mean, this was clearly like all marketing copy, like really painting a picture without giving too much detail about what exactly the puzzles are, how they connect, and what the heirloom actually is. This does leave me wanting more, and I love it. What do you guys think? Could this be a new Nancy Drew mystery? I mean, I've always wanted to do a masquerade game. Like, always wanted to do a masquerade game. Maybe someday I will. That's not going to be anytime soon in the future because I'm way too busy for this. But what do you think? How would you design a Nancy Drew game? What questions would you ask the AI? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!